Hey everyone, it's Paige here, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and also a cooking review of the purple carrot box. I will link down below a link to the website, and I'll also put a list of all of the recipes that I try. Let's get started. So opening it up, on the top there is a recipe booklet. It tells you what's on the menu. And it looks like this is for more than just what I ordered, but we shall see because I don't believe I ordered a breakfast and that's on here. So yeah. So they very clearly have used recycle packaging, and there are ice packs to keep it cold. Is Glacier, which is a pretty well-known brand. And it's melted slightly, but not too bad. And then everything is just kind of tossed on inside. So after opening it up, I discovered that they are all packaged together. A lot of meal plans will do more of a box, but this is plastic, so I don't know how I feel about that. And then there's garlic, bok choy, and broccolini. So here's a better look at what the inside looks like. So it will show the cook time as well as the ingredients. And then at the bottom, it will have the nutrition. And you can also see a nice step-by-step. First up, I will be cooking the tamarind cauliflower. So here's the end result. I really love it. I think it's completely flavorful, just absolutely delicious. I did add a little bit of tempeh just for extra protein, but the flavor itself is so good. I really recommend this. I'd probably give it maybe an 8 out of 10. Next, I will be making the refried butternut tacos. So here's my recommendation for these types of meals where one part is hot, one is cold. So this is the part that will need to be warmed up. I know it doesn't look super delicious right now, but I'm sure it'll taste good. So this part will be warmed, as well as the tortillas. And obviously they are a little broken, but not the end of the world. This meal came with 2 salsa packets, so I kept those on the side rather than mixing them in. And then there was also a salsa, and they suggested doing it a little bit differently to 2 salsas, but I just combined it into one. Figure it's all going the same place anyway. So I put it in this glass jar. That way it made it super easy to shake it. I like to do this. That way it's super cold overnight because all of these should be served cold. So then what I'll do is I'll just warm up these 2 items, put on the salsa as I like, and then put on my hot sauce. So just to show you, there are 6 tortillas. So with what I have made, that will be good for 3 each meal. So hopefully it fills it up. But there is a lot of tortilla breakage. I think I'm just gonna turn them into chips. And then whatever the leftover is, I will just scoop it up with these guys. So here is how I plated this. Obviously nothing crazy. I definitely have a lot of leftovers. So again, I'll probably just get one tortilla or I'll make them into chips. We'll see. So this is good. I will say that I definitely have too many toppings and not enough tortilla. Obviously it's broken, but it's definitely falling out as I eat. So yeah, but you know, that's a personal problem. But anyways, the meat, aka the squash and beans, it's okay. I think everything has the right amount of spice. It does have jalapeno pepper in here, which is pretty good. The grape salsa is just very interesting combo. I think I'd give it maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10. I don't think I would make this myself, but it was a nice thing to try out. The third meal that I'll be making is the tahini bulgur bowls. I probably said that wrong. So here is the end result. As you can see, there is wheat on the bottom and the broccolini. There are tomatoes in here as well. Very excited to give this a go. So I think I have to give this a 10 out of 10. So it's really interesting, and there's a lot of components, like there's wheat, broccolini, sauerkraut. The dressing is like a ginger, tamarind, onion blend. but it's super satisfying, lots of different components, and then obviously there's going to be a lot of great protein content with the tofu. So this one, thumbs up. And finally, I'll be cooking the Thai Tempeh Khao Soi. Sorry if I said that wrong again. So again, I want to show my leftover setup. So these 3 will be leftovers. So this is just standard glass mason jar. And then I'm keeping the noodles and the tempeh together because I think that they'll warm up pretty nicely. And these 2, I just think that they'll be better to be kept separate, seeing as this one's more room temp and this one should be hot. And this will be kept separate as well. So here is the final look. So sadly I do not have a deep bowl, so I'm just gonna have to dig in there for the broth. All the toppings are at the top, of course. So I'm just gonna be a little creative, mix up as best I can, and hopefully not spill too much. So this is definitely not my favorite. It's very, very bland. I do think with sriracha it's much improved, but honestly this is not something I would ever remake. Basically it just tastes like pure shallot. So cool if you love shallot, but like I can barely taste the lime. It's not spicy, it's just not good. All right, so that wraps up a week, or I guess 4 meals of a week with the purple carrot. Overall, I did like these recipes. I would say 3 out of the 4 were good. Maybe 1 I would make again, probably the lemon pepper tofu. That one was probably my favorite. Overall though, it's great. No referral code, unfortunately, but I'm sure you could find one online. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.